Once upon a time, high up on Stork Mountain, there was a group of storks. For generations, these storks had a very special job. They delivered babies. It didn't matter if it was raining, snowing, or how difficult the journey was, they always got the baby to the parents. But as time went by, things changed. The storks stopped delivering babies and started delivering packages for a big company called Corner Store. In this world lived a stork named Junior. Junior was a superstar at his job. He made huge deliveries in record time and became famous at the company. But even with all that fame, Junior was lonely. He didn't have a family or close friends to share his success with. One day, the big boss, Hunter, called Junior in. Hunter told him, "Junior, I'm moving up, and I want you to take my place as the boss." Junior was thrilled. He had worked so hard for this promotion. But before he could get the job, Hunter explained why they had stopped delivering babies in the first place. Years ago, a stork named Jasper fell in love with a baby he was supposed to deliver. He couldn't let her go, and during a struggle with other storks, the baby's address beacon broke. Jasper panicked and vanished. That baby, named Tulip, ended up growing up at the stork factory. Now that Tulip was 18, Hunter gave Junior a final task. "Fire Tulip! Get her out of here, and the promotion is yours!" Junior went to find Tulip, but he saw her trying to fly with a clumsy homemade flying machine. She crashed, making a huge mess. Junior had the perfect chance to fire her, but he was too kind-hearted to do it. Instead, he took her to the old, abandoned letter delivery department. He told her, "This is your new office. You stay here and handle letters." He thought he was being clever. Hunter would think she was gone, and Tulip would still have a home. Meanwhile, down on the ground, there was a lonely little boy named Nate. His parents were always busy working and never had time for him. Nate was lonely and really wanted a baby brother to play with. When he asked his parents, they just laughed it off. So, that night, Nate wrote a letter to Corner Store, asking for a baby. Back at the factory, Tulip received Nate's letter. Being helpful, she took the letter and put it into the old, dusty baby-making machine. Junior saw this on his screen and freaked out. He turned off the cameras so Hunter wouldn't see and rushed to stop her. But he was too late. The machine whirred to life, and out popped a tiny, adorable baby girl. Junior was terrified. If Hunter found out, his promotion was over. To make things worse, Junior's wing got injured. Just then, a suspicious pigeon named Pigeon Toady started snooping around. Junior hid the baby and Tulip in his office, planning to deliver the baby secretly before his big promotion ceremony. Junior warned Tulip, "Don't look at the baby, don't get attached." He remembered what happened to Jasper. But because Junior's wing was broken, he couldn't fly. He had to use Tulip's flying machine. At first, Tulip didn't want to go, but once she saw the baby, her heart melted. She knew they had to get this little girl home. As they flew away, Jasper, the old stork from the past, saw them and started following. On the ground, Nate was busy preparing the house. When his dad asked what he was doing, Nate said, "I'm getting ready for my brother." His dad told him storks don't do that anymore, but Nate was so determined that he actually convinced his parents to help him build a landing platform on the roof. For the first time, the family was actually spending time together. Up in the air, Tulip kept asking Junior, "Why do you even want to be the boss?" Junior didn't really have an answer, and he got angry because he was stressed. In the middle of their argument, Tulip accidentally fell out of the machine. Then they heard the baby crying. Junior tried to ignore it, but Tulip rushed to comfort the baby. Eventually, the machine crashed. When they opened the baby pod to see if she was okay, they saw the baby's cute little face, and both of them fell completely in love. Junior realized he had to finish this delivery no matter what. Their journey was wild. They ran into a pack of wolves. Junior fainted from fear, and when he woke up, he and Tulip were tied up. The wolves wanted to eat the baby, but then they saw how cute she was and started fighting over who got to keep her. Tulip noticed that the baby laughed when the wolves hit each other. She used this distraction to help them escape, but the wolves wouldn't give up. They were incredibly clever. They formed a wolf bridge and even a wolf submarine to chase them across rivers and ice. During a narrow escape, the ice cracked and Tulip almost fell. Junior had a choice, save his career or save Tulip. Being the good guy he is, he saved Tulip. They managed to lose the wolves for good. Back at Nate's house, his mom saw the mess on the roof and told them to stop, but Nate's father realized they had been neglecting their son. He told his wife, "This time with him won't come back." So, the whole family joined in to finish the project. On the boat, the baby started crying again. Junior started singing a soft song, and the baby calmed down. Junior and Tulip were becoming like a little family, which scared Junior because he was still thinking about his big boss job. Meanwhile, Pigeon Toady found a piece of baby powder and realized Junior was lying. He ran to tell Hunter. That night, Junior told Tulip he wanted to be boss because he felt lonely and wanted to feel important. Tulip shared her secret too. She had a tiny piece of her old broken address beacon. It was her only hope of finding her real family. But she decided to use her machine to help the baby instead. Pigeon Toady reported everything to Hunter, who was furious. Hunter decided to trick them. He had Pigeon Toady change the address on their GPS. When Junior and Tulip reached what they thought was the house, they found themselves in a trap. Hunter and the penguins took the baby away. At Nate's house, a police officer told them to take down the roof decorations. Nate was heartbroken, thinking the stork wasn't coming. His parents hugged him and told him they did all this just to be with him, because they loved him. Junior and Tulip didn't give up. They fought the penguins and rescued the baby. They rushed back to the Stork Mountain, where all the storks gathered around because they heard a baby's cry. Hunter tried to stop them with a giant robot suit, intending to destroy the baby-making machine forever. During the fight, the baby found a remote control and started playing with it. It turned out to be the remote for Hunter's robot. While playing, she accidentally sent Hunter's robot flying off the mountain. The giant warehouse was destroyed, leaving only the baby machine standing. Junior stood up and spoke to all the storks. "Our real job isn't delivering packages," he said. "It's delivering babies." He convinced them all to return to their true purpose. Junior, Tulip, and Jasper finally flew to Nate's house. When they delivered the baby girl, Nate and his parents were the happiest family in the world. Finally, it was time for Tulip's big moment. All the storks flew with her to her old address. Tulip was nervous. Would her family still want her? But when she rang the bell, her huge, loving family ran out and hugged her with all their hearts. And so, the storks went back to bringing joy to the world, and Junior, Tulip, and Nate all found the families they were looking for.